How many YouTube videos, client projects, or offers are currently stuck inside your Notion workspace? You probably don't know, and if you don't know, you're probably missing deadlines you don't even realize you've missed. And that's exactly the problem. You've got content pipelines, client projects, and offers quietly stalling inside your workspace. And unless you go digging, you won't even know. Your workspace is full of data it's doing absolutely nothing with. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a Notion system that flags overdue work automatically, notifies the right person the moment something gets assigned, and gives you a live AI-generated status report on every project, without you touching a single thing. No Zapier, no Make, no extra subscription. I built this system after realizing I had 3 YouTube videos sitting in my workflow for almost 3 weeks, marked in progress, completely untouched. One of them was already supposed to be published. I wasn't missing deadlines because I was lazy. I was missing them because my system wasn't telling me what mattered. Once I set up these automations, that stopped happening. This is the exact workflow I use now. This is not a passive watching video. Follow along and build this with me. Otherwise, you've just found a very expensive way to procrastinate. Let's go. First, a quick gut check before we touch anything. Step 1. Let's do a 60-second audit of your workspace before we touch anything. Open Notion and look at your content pipeline. If you have tasks marked in progress that you haven't touched in weeks, your workspace is already behind, and you had no idea. Let's fix that right now. Step 2 is the automation that gives you the biggest win for the least effort. Step 2. We're going to build your first automation, the overdue alert. You will need to have a subscription so you can create an automation. Subscribe to a plan first before doing this. Open your task database. Before we build the automation, make sure your status property includes an overdue status. If it doesn't, add one now. This is the status the automation will use to flag work that needs immediate attention. Next, click the lightning bolt icon in the top right corner of the database. That opens Notion's automation panel. Click New Automation. For the trigger, choose Every Day. This tells Notion to run the automation automatically on a daily schedule. Now add an action, select Edit Pages and Tasks. Choose the status property and set the value to overdue. Then add a second action. Select Send Notification to and choose the task owner. Save the automation. Done. Now you have an automation framework that can automatically flag overdue work and notify the right person when action is needed. To see the result, look at any task that's past its due date. Instead of disappearing into your workflow, it can be surfaced as overdue and brought back to your attention immediately. That's the real goal of this automation. Notion becomes responsible for highlighting work that needs attention, so you're no longer relying on memory or manually reviewing every project. Your first automation is live. That's step 2 done. Step 3 sets up the database properties that power the rest of the system. Step 3. Now we need to make sure your task database has the right properties. These 6 properties power every automation and view we're building. Add any you don't already have. First, add a status property. Use a status property and create 4 statuses: active, in progress, done, and overdue. Active means the task is ready to be worked on. In progress means work has started. Done means the task is complete. And overdue is the status we'll use to flag work that needs immediate attention. Second, add a due date property. This should be a date property. It allows you to track deadlines and build views that surface work due today or already past due. Third, add an owner property. This can be a person property if you're assigning tasks to members of your Notion workspace. For this demo, I'm using role-based owners like writer, editor, creator, and content team, so it's easy to see who owns each task. Fourth, add a project property. This should be a relation property connected to your project's database. This is what links every task to the larger project it belongs to, whether that's a YouTube video, newsletter, client project, or internal operation. Fifth, add a last edited time property. This is a built-in Notion property that updates automatically whenever a task changes. You don't need to update it yourself. This is the property most people skip, but it's incredibly useful because it helps you identify work that's been sitting untouched for too long. And sixth, add a priority property. Use a select property with high, medium, and low options. We'll use this later to sort our today view so the most important work rises to the top automatically. Once these 6 properties are in place, status, due date, owner, project, last edited time, and priority, your task database is ready to support the rest of the system. That last edited time property is especially important because it gives you visibility into work that's gone stale and may need attention. Most people stop after building a simple task list. That's a mistake. Step 4 is where we add 2 more automations that make the system feel like it's running itself. Step 4. Now let's build the next layer of the system. First, we'll create an assignment automation. Open your tasks database and click the lightning bolt icon in the top right corner. Then click New Automation. For the trigger, select the owner property. Choose Is Edited. This means the automation runs whenever the owner field changes. In this workflow, I'm using role-based owners like writer, editor, creator, and content team. So this field helps track responsibility through each stage of the production process. Whenever ownership changes, the system makes it easier to see who is responsible for the next step. Save the automation. Now, when a task moves from writer to editor, or from creator to content team, responsibility is clearly tracked inside the workflow. Next, we're going to build a stale content review view. This is not a separate automation. It's a filtered view that helps you catch work that may have stalled. Go back to your tasks database. Click the plus button next to your current table view to add a new view. Name the new view Stale Content Review. Set the layout to Table. Now open the view settings. Click Filter. Add this filter. Status is in progress. This makes the view show only work that has already started but has not been completed yet. Next, click Sort. Add this sort. Last edited time ascending. Ascending means the oldest edited tasks appear first. Now, whenever you open this view, the tasks that haven't been touched in the longest time rise to the top automatically. Finally, click Property Visibility. For this view, show only the columns that matter: task name, status, owner, project, priority, and last edited time. You can hide due date here because this view is not about deadlines. It's about finding work that may have gone stale. Think about your content pipeline: a YouTube video marked in progress but untouched for days, a client deliverable that started but never moved, a newsletter that was drafted and then forgotten. These are exactly the kinds of tasks that slip through the cracks when your workspace is just a passive database. The goal isn't to automate every decision. The goal is to make neglected work visible before it becomes a missed deadline. At this point, you have 3 workflow layers working together. One helps surface overdue work, one tracks ownership and responsibility, and one helps identify tasks that may need attention before they become a problem. Don't worry about making your workspace look exactly like mine. The goal is to build a workflow that matches how you actually work. As long as you have your tasks, projects, ownership, priorities, and review views set up, you can adapt this framework to fit your content pipeline, client work, or business operations. All right, with these systems in place, your workspace is already doing more than most people's. Step 5 is where we tie everything together with AI-powered project summaries. Step 5. This is the feature that helps turn your projects database into a high-level dashboard. Go to your projects database. Click the plus sign to add a new property. Select AI Autofill. When the AI Autofill settings open, leave it on basic mode. In the instructions box, tell Notion what kind of summary you want it to generate. For example, enter: summarize the current status of this project in 1 sentence. Include completed work in progress, overdue items, and anything that needs attention. Next, under On-Page Update, select any property. This tells Notion to refresh the summary whenever project information changes. Save your changes. Now click Run AI Autofill Now and choose Run on all pages in current view. For the sake of this demo, I've already generated the summaries you'll see here, so we don't have to sit around waiting for AI to process every project. Your results will vary depending on your Notion plan, workspace configuration, and the amount of project information available to Notion AI. Notion will generate a summary for every project in the database. Depending on your Notion plan, workspace configuration, and the information available on each project page, the quality of these summaries can vary. The more context available to Notion AI, the more useful the summaries become. The goal isn't to create a perfect project manager. The goal is to create a quick status layer that helps you understand what's happening across your projects without opening each one individually. Instead of seeing a list of project names, you now have a high-level overview of what each project is doing. This is where your project's database starts becoming more than a collection of pages. It becomes a dashboard. I still review project details when I need them, but these summaries make it much easier to identify which projects are active, which ones need attention, and where I should focus next. Now every project has a quick status snapshot. Step 6 makes sure you see the most important work the moment you open Notion. Step 6. Here's the problem with most Notion setups. You have a workspace full of useful data, but no single place that tells you what needs your attention right now. We're going to fix that with one focused view. Go back to your tasks database. Click the plus sign next to your current view and create a new table view. Name it Today. Now let's configure it. Click Filter, add the first filter, Due date is on or before today. Add the second filter, Status is not done. This view is designed to surface work that still requires action. Next, click Sort by Priority Descending. This moves your highest priority work to the top automatically. Now open Property Visibility. For this view, show only the properties you need to make decisions quickly. Task name, status, due date, project, priority. Hide everything else. Now look at what you've created. Instead of a giant task database, you have a focused command center that shows the work most likely to need your attention today. Notice what happens when overdue work starts piling up. Tasks like create thumbnail, review sponsor contract, and write email sequence immediately rise to the surface because they're overdue and still require action. You don't have to hunt through multiple projects looking for problems. The system surfaces them for you. Your overdue tasks stay visible, your high priority work stays at the top, and your completed tasks stay out of the way. Every morning you can open this view and immediately see what requires action. No scrolling, no digging through projects, no wondering what to work on next. At this point, your overdue workflow, assignment tracking, project summaries, and stale content review system are all feeding into the same workspace. And that's it. 6 steps. You now have a task database, a projects database, an ownership workflow, AI-powered project summaries, a stale content review system, and a daily command view working together inside one workspace. That's the entire system running quietly in the background so you can spend less time managing work and more time actually doing it. Most productivity systems fail for one reason. They require constant manual maintenance. The moment life gets busy, the system goes quiet, and you're back to guessing which video is overdue and which client is waiting. What you just built does the opposite. It surfaces problems the moment they appear, it flags what's overdue, it identifies what's stalled, it tells you exactly where every project stands without you touching a thing. Here's a quick recap before you close this. Step 1, audit your workspace. Step 2, build the overdue alert automation. Step 3, add the 6 core properties. Step 4, build the assignment and stale content automations. Step 5, turn on AI autofill for project summaries. And Step 6, build and pin your daily command view. Do those 6 steps, and your content pipeline will be running automations before dinner. Subscribe for more Notion and AI automation tutorials. I post new ones every week, and I read every comment. So if you hit a snag building this, drop it below, and I'll reply. Now close this tab and go build it.